Polina Garaev. So it was always going to be a tight race, but break down the latest on the exit polls. The two main parties, 25% each. What's the latest, Polina?
Well, Benita, it's important to stress that these are just the exit polls, and we're going to see live results coming in starting from about 2 hours from now, and with final results confirmed tomorrow. But it is a nail-biting finish for quite a dramatic election, and it is confirming the opinion polls that we have seen in the last few weeks, showing the two main parties, as in quite a tie, a deadlock perhaps, when it comes to who will also succeed Chancellor Angela Merkel. At this point, we would normally be discussing possible coalitions, who could govern with whom, but this is impossible at this point. And the only thing that can perhaps be ruled out is a coalition that involves the far right, the Alternative for Germany party that received 11% of the vote. That was quite expected, again, in line with the opinion polls that we have seen in the recent weeks, but except that, anything can happen.
And as you say, these are just the exit polls, a way to go still. But what were the burning issues for German voters right now? What was top of mind as they cast their vote?
Well, climate, of course, was a major issue in Germany, especially for young voters. And we saw them take to the streets 2 days ago on Friday as part of the Fridays for Future demonstrations. That movement was also responsible for the initial even lead that Annalena Baerbock had back in April. She was polling at 28% of the vote. Of course, the party sadly was not able to maintain that lead. Still, it's very possible that they will be part of the next government and will be promoting climate-related issues. Of course, also the classic topics such as taxation, pensions, housing. These were matters of central matters, I would say, in this election. Migration, of course, a major topic that shaped the previous election, was not on top of the agenda this time. Of course, it's interesting to see how Germans aren't really taking into account foreign policy when casting their ballots. They're much more concerned with domestic issues, and especially Germany's future in the post-Merkel era.
Talking of which, break down for us the process now. When will official results actually be confirmed, and what more is known about Angela Merkel's future plans?
Well, the results will be known tomorrow, but I can assure you that if you're having trouble bidding farewell to Chancellor Angela Merkel, she will still be Chancellor tomorrow and also possibly in the months to come. According to Germany's law, the new Bundestag, the parliament, will be convened in 30 days after the election, but it's very likely that we won't have a government then. Once the results are confirmed, the exploratory coalition talks will begin between the different parties to see who could govern with whom, who could form such a partnership. This could take, as I said, up to several months. Only then the Bundestag will vote for a new chancellor that must then gain more than 50% of all the votes. And then we'll finally see Merkel step down, leave the stage of German politics, and make room for her successor.
Thank you so much for breaking that all down. Fascinating times ahead. Germany correspondent Polina Garaev, live from Berlin.